Hi guys! So today I thought I would bring on this one again. The last time we made a video was our 7 months deep video when we were just 7 months into marriage. Now it's almost 2 years. Elijah's going to join us because he's been a bit fidgety by himself. Say hello. But I thought I really want you guys to get to know us a bit more personally as well. So I thought today we would do the husband tag. Yay. So I'm going to get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I know people know you, but you might want to quickly just say hi and introduce yourself.
I'm Nicola's husband.
You have a name?
Toby Arayomi is my name. And what do I say?
Whatever flows.
And I do a lot of things. I feel shy now for some odd reason. I speak, I do business, I'm a dad and a husband.
Okay. Wow, that was a bit awkward. Anyway, question number 1. How and where did we meet?
Well, we both have different stories for this one. It's a bit tough. But in my opinion, we met, it was actually when I went away to Kent. And I was meant to be speaking in one of the churches that was set up in Kent University. And when I got there, I saw Nicola, and I said to my friend who was with me, Ade at the time, I said, that girl. And then he said, don't you dare, I know what kind of guy you're like, don't do it, just avoid her, don't even look in her direction. So I listened and I obeyed, and then I get to the service and I get words of knowledge. These are like God can speak to us, and he spoke to me and I heard him say, there's someone here called Nikki, call her out to pray for her. And I said, someone here called Nikki, Nicola, Nikki, and I kept saying Nikki, and then I called her out, I called whoever it was, and then she came forward, to my absolute shock. And then when she came forward, I completely forgot what I was even meant to say to her. I think I proper lied. I said a whole lot of nonsense to her. I can't even remember what I said. I just wanted to sit down because I was so overwhelmed by her.
Okay, how did we meet? As far as I remember, it was a crossover service from 2011 to 2012. I was ushering and I saw him in the main church for the first time.
The first time?
Yeah, and then I went up to him to say hi, and that's how we met. If you want a more in-depth video, because I know a lot of you have asked about this before, we can do a video on that. We have 2 slightly different versions of the story.
Very different versions.
I think mine's the truth.
I think mine's actually true.
So, yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Can we agree to disagree?
We agree to disagree on this one.
Okay, next question.
The important thing is we met each other.
So cheesy, oh my gosh. Okay. What was your first impression of me?
My first impression was that you are outstandingly beautiful. That was honestly, oh, get lost. That was honestly my first impression. I was like, I always thought that church girls were lopsided. I don't know why.
Wow.
Not the ones in our church before, just in case you're watching. I thought you guys were, you're cool.
Wow. But so you thought they
before,
were cool as well?
No, before.
So every girl in the church was beautiful?
No.
Wow. So your eyes are really shining to everyone in the church. I thought it was special.
Listen to me.
Wow.
Listen to me. What I'm saying is, there were many women, but you outshine them all.
Okay, stop that.
Jesus.
Wow.
You outshine them all. You are, like, when I first saw you in the church, I was like, I just said to my boy, I was like, that girl there, that is my wife. And he was like, nah, Toby, don't be stupid. I said, no, listen. So yes, that was my first impression. What was yours of me?
Do you want my honest first
impression?
My honest?
Yeah, you've told me and I'm still insulted. Go on.
Well, to be honest, I'd heard of this person called Reverend Toby and his twin brother, and everyone was quite intimidated by them. This is how it was, guys. I said hi to him and he turned around to face the wall. And so I said to him, oh, there's only a wall behind you. I'm definitely talking to you. So
because it looked like you were looking behind.
He had very awkward social skills. That's how I felt.
Really? Well, should end this video soon, shouldn't we?
Okay. Next question. Should we
Next
move on?
question, quickly.
Okay, cool. Where was our first date?
Our first date
And when was our first date? If you can remember, you get extra brownie points.
Valentine's Day.
Lies.
It was Valentine's Day.
It wasn't Valentine's
It was
Day.
Valentine's Day.
It wasn't Valentine's Day because
the day after
No.
Valentine's Day.
It was 2 days before Valentine's Day
Before.
because he was scared to ask to take me out.
Not true.
Yes,
not
you
true.
were.
I just didn't want to give you the
Okay.
wrong impression. So 2 days before I asked her, this is an important thing, I asked her to come out with me. Took her to a nice, expensive restaurant on the Thames somewhere, one Chinese buffet. So it was a lovely restaurant. It was a Chinese place. My days. When I saw the bill afterwards, guys, that bill, it was more than how much?
I don't know. I didn't pay.
It was in the hundreds.
It was not in the hundreds.
It was in the
I
hundreds.
just remember ordering sweet and sour chicken and special fried
No,
rice.
no.
I don't
Let
know.
me tell
Maybe
you now, that bill was in the hundreds. I remember till the day. I think I even texted my friend saying, "What have I done?"
guys, can you imagine?
And that was then. You know, I just finished school.
Yeah.
I just finished being a student, so you know, had no money.
Yeah.
And then we got on this nice expensive. All right, you go ahead. Whatever. Are you done? Good. So we had this nice expensive meal.
It was Chinese.
It was Chinese, but it was expensive.
Okay, it was good Chinese.
That's what I remember. And she went out actually. I didn't know if she. Hey! She went out and she went to the toilet and she left her phone on the table.
He went through my phone when I went to the toilet.
I had to see. I wanted. This sounds so creepy.
Do you remember what we were talking
You
about?
made me look like an absolute creep on your videos. This sounds so creepy. But anyway, so I looked at her phone and then I found out her friend was texting about how I like her. And she was like, no, but he doesn't like me. We're just going out as friends. And her friend was like, are you being silly? Of course he likes you. And I was like, get in there.
How did you know I was the one? First of all, do you even believe that there's such a thing as the one?
I don't believe in the concept of the one. I truly don't.
This might have to be another video as well. So let's just make this one video.
I'll be short as this. There's a saying that I love. Don't focus on finding the one, focus on being the one, and then the right one will come to you. And so I don't really actually believe in the one. I think there's so many people out there for you. That's another video. But you do find the best one. Hence her. He really wants to speak today on the video.
I think he wants me.
Alright.
Hi! How long have we been together?
You answer this one.
So we met in 2011, we got together in 2012. That's when you proposed to me as well, and we're now in 2016, so we've been together for 4 years.
I knew that.
Yeah, really. How do we resolve arguments?
Well, conflict resolution between us has been probably our weakest area. We just fall asleep.
And then we wake up angry.
Wake up angry.
And then we remind ourselves of what the scripture says.
Yes. Don't let the sun go down on your anger.
Guys,
really don't carry things over.
Don't do it.
Resentment is
It's
bitterness really builds.
It builds up.
It builds up.
That's
like,
how he'll be
like
sleeping.
gall in your throat.
He'll be snoring and I'll be elbowing him, or he'll be snoring and I'll try and pinch him, or sometimes I've actually punched him and then turned around and pretended to be asleep.
That's so evil.
So yeah, ultimately, there are ways to resolve conflict.
Yes. Don't let the sun go down on your anger.
Yeah, ultimately.
Apologize even before the situation is solved.
Even
just say,
if
do you know
why
what?
you're sorry.
Exactly.
Say sorry.
Just say, do you know
Until
what?
you
Just for the way
realise.
I made you feel,
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
Yeah.
And then if you need to sort it out later, sort it out later.
Exactly.
But at least leave things in peace and say, do you know what? I'm sorry. If you know it was your fault, just don't be proud about it. Say,
Yeah.
do you know what? I was wrong there. Please forgive me.
How do we avoid arguing? We don't.
Yeah, you can't live your life avoiding arguing. That's just treading on eggshells. You just got to have fun and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And if arguments or conflict areas come up, then find out what the trigger was. Find out what caused. Because conflicts are just. All frustration is it's just letting you know that there's a conflict area under the soil. So finding out what what's causing the conflict It's just the cause of communication, just talking.
What's your favourite quality about me?
Don't make it look. I'm trying to think which one to pick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, big
Oh. Sorry.
Go on. You buy yourself time.
Favorite quality. There's a few.
Just one. Pick your top one.
My top quality. Jesus. I should have prepared for this question.
You should have prepared for these questions. I told you that we're doing this tag a week ago.
My top, no, I have so many, but what can I say is my top? My top quality, honestly, and this might sound cheesy, the way you love God is probably my top quality about you. The fact that you love Him, the fact that you know God, I think that's the most attractive thing in a woman. And also your pursuit of wisdom and the way you want to understand life and the way you want to understand people. These are the qualities that I admire.
Okay, what are some of the places we want to travel to? Barbados, Israel, Dubai, Seychelles. I've never actually been to the Canary Islands, even though that's very local.
I've been there.
I have been. I would love to go to New York again. I would love to go to Miami.
So you just take this one.
Sorry, are there any places you want to go?
You mentioned everywhere.
Yeah, I think those are some of the
That's
top
it.
places that I have to visit. What shoe size do I wear?
4, 6.
This is why it's important not to doubt your thoughts. Yes, I am a 4.
I knew it.
And
But the way you
he's a
looked at
13.
me, I'm not 13, I'm a 12.
Yeah, but he wears 13 because... I'm sorry, we're going to shops and you try size 12 and they never fit. So, I don't know what kind of... He's not really a 12. He likes to believe he's a 12, but he's really a 13. It's because they make ugly shoes in size 13.
Yeah, once your shoes get size 13, you got a bug.
Yeah, but it's not good to squash your feet into shoes that are too small for you, so yeah.
Thank you for that lesson.
Okay. What is my favourite colour?
Green.
Red. What foods do I not like?
Well, since you've been pregnant, you used to eat everything and anything until you got pregnant, so I've yet to encounter what you do not like.
I used to love...
Let him have his say. He wants to talk on the video. Go for it. Tell them what you want to tell them. Yep. Good. Are you done now? Is that good? Okay.
Since I got pregnant, I used to love onions, but now I'm just not the biggest fan.
Love onions.
Yeah, of like raw onions, like in a
Food can't have
kebab or in a
onion.
burger. Now,
No,
not
you're
raw.
off it.
Like you have to be cooked now. Yeah. I don't know what you don't like. I think he literally eats anything and everything.
Apart from human beings.
How many children do I want?
It's changed over time. You wanted 5, now the last count was 4.
I used to want 12, but then that's because I watched Cheaper by the Dozen. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, so that inspired me to want 12 kids. Then I thought, that's a bit too many, so I wanted 8. And then I thought, after giving birth, it went down to 5. And then I think 4 is a nice, healthy number.
4 is a good number. I don't mind 5.
Yeah,
I
maybe
only
5.
mind 7. I don't mind 12.
I do mind, so yeah.
I
To
was
be
gonna
fair,
say
whatever God wants,
Yeah.
but I kind of do mind because that experience is a lot of things to go through 7 times. You will never know.
I'm glad about it.
Yeah. Do we have any traditions? We don't do traditions like that. If there are things that we kind of do implement in our family, like there are disciplines that we implement in our family, like prayer, worship, reading the word, spending time, making sure we spend quality time together. But in terms of traditions, no. Yeah, we don't. We're not about that life. Okay, who wears the pants in the relationship? Not me. I don't wear the pants in the relationship. Do you have anything to say about it? Oh, you don't want to be that person that talks about.
Don't hurt me.
Wow. Okay, I see. I see you. Who's got the hotter temper in the relationship? I can imagine that you're pointing at me, but I would have to say it's 100% you.
Babe.
He's got the sharpest mouth that I've ever heard. Let me tell you, when somebody is so good with how they use words, you know, he speaks for a living. He's so good at putting words together, and his vocabulary, sometimes I even wonder where he got certain words from. Your anger isn't like a rage. Words are powerful.
They are powerful.
Which is why it is so important to speak life over the person that you're with, and not words that will tear them down, discourage them, or criticize them.
See, be angry, but don't sin in your anger. Don't use that anger to abuse the one you're with.
Yeah.
Instead, calm yourself down, speak calmly, and find a way to get your point across. I think I'm meticulous about how I get my point across.
I think you are meticulous.
I think I'm the most frustrated in the relationship, but
Maybe
not the most angry.
Maybe that's a better word.
I'm frustrated just because I think men in general have big goals, big dreams, and when we feel unfulfilled, it just turns into a silence that's frustration.
Yeah.
And it frustrates the woman you're with because she's like, "Why don't you talk?" And you're like, "Because I'm frustrated," and then you both get frustrated. But I think we've learned how to really handle all of that, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Good.
But this tag is quite a long tag. There are probably 15 more questions we haven't asked, but to avoid making this video so long, we're going to cut it there. If you guys do have any other questions that you want to ask us, or any videos you want us to do together, I'm volunteering him from now, so you won't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah, please do let me know. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it hasn't been too serious. Elijah, want to say bye?
Oh, you gotta come close.
Yeah. Who knows, we might do a part 2 of this video if you guys liked it. Let me know, thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. See you guys soon, bye!
See you guys soon, bye!
Cool.